We're back. It's the 3rd of December 2017. We've got our live commentary away at Southampton today. Since you were with me last time, which of course was a great win against Chelsea. Again, if you did not watch the previous episode, I do recommend you go back and watching it. Don't say that about many episodes, so really actually do take it in mind because it was a good one. So a very entertaining game. And there it was, the 1-0 win, Lucas Boye scoring in the 3rd minute, and we survived the last 20 minutes with 10 men after David Santon was unfortunately sent off for a second bookable. And followed that up with a 1-1 draw at home to Middlesbrough. This was a real kick in the teeth. Roberto Pereira had given us the lead on the stroke of half time, but Connor Thomas equalised in the 92nd minute. Really, really disappointing because it was a winnable game. You know, you're looking at Middlesbrough and thinking that's actually that's a really winnable game, and we just couldn't close it out. We had our chances to close it out, but we didn't, and they snuck a goal late on. Our run against Nottingham Forest just gets worse and worse these days. We lost 3-1 this time round at the City Ground. We were 2-0 down within 7 minutes. Jamie Patterson and Alvaro Vasquez scoring before Grealish gave us some hope, but Jamie Patterson scored his second and sealed the deal. Beat Swansea though 4-1 in a convincing win, a morale boosting win. Grealish scored one and Walcott scored a brace, which left it 3-0 after 12 minutes. But then Balanta got a straight red in the 13th minute, which really changed the rest of the game. Sigurdsson brought one back for Swansea just on the stroke of half-time to make it 3-1. Maybe a little nervy, but Dede scored in injury time in the second half to give us a 4-1 win. We then lost 2-1 away at Hull, a really poor result again. Brady and Jason Denayer had made it 2-0 to Hull by 26 minutes before Grealish pulled one back very late on. And it was exactly the same against Newcastle where we lost 2-0. Raul Jimenez scored a brace before half-time. Grealish pulled one back in the second half, but we could not finish it off and get a point out of it. Which in the league, actually, and we're playing on Sunday today, leaves us in 15th. Now that's a bit harsh because if we win today, we're up to 11th, and we go on a few wins here, and we're only 5 points off 7th. So you know it's nothing. You don't need to panic yet, I suppose. We're not really in threat. Well, I suppose we're not really out of threat of relegation, but anyway, I think there's still definitely time for us to catch up and get back to where we should be. The problem I think what's going on at the moment is the fact that we're kind of, the tactic is there to control. Like actually, if we go to the tactic, here it is, 4-2-3-1. We're looking to control the game. The problem is I think we're controlling it too much, and we're actually not creating enough. We're just not creating enough up top, and also I don't think it helps at the moment. I mean, you know, we've Boye as our number 1 striker. He scored 1 goal this year. Sanogo's got 0. Bonazzoli's only just back. He's only got 1, I think. Yeah, he's improving well though. So we're actually going to give Bonazzoli a start today, which is a risky move, but one that I think he's up to it. Anyway, looking at the squad, our top scorer is Jack Grealish by a fair margin. He's got 8 playing at left wing. Pereira's got 3 playing in the shadow striker. And Walcott's got 3. He's predominantly been playing out at right wing. Grealish is also the top provider with 4. Boye's got 3. Pereira 2. Walcott 2. Moy Gomez 2. And Cleverley 2. But Cleverley's missing out today with an injury. He's out for 3 weeks. Top average rating, once again, Grealish. Balanta in second. Stevie Bradbury's there, the youngster. He's still improving quite well after that injury, though he took a bit of a dent to his physical stats, so hopefully they can just mend themselves. The technicals do need to be worked on, though. That's the only problem with Stevie. Apart from that, he's a very good prospect. Akore's up there, Pereira's up there in terms of average rating. Dede's been solid enough, the new club captain as well. 4.9 million I still think was an absolute steal for him. He's not too shabby whatsoever. And we better get into today's game. And the team we've gone for is fairly similar to usual. Horn in nets, back four, Santon, Balanta, Dede and Peruzzi. Bravo and Delph in the middle because Cleverley's missing out. Moy Gomez has been rewarded for decent form coming off the bench recently, so he's got to start ahead of Walcott. Pereira and then Grealish are pretty nailed on certainties these days, and Bonazzoli up front. Yeah, like Jack Grealish, this has really been his breakthrough year. He's only 22 years of age still, I think. I couldn't be certain on that, though. Yes, he is 22. He's attracting a bit of interest from Liverpool, which is a bit Liverpool, Man U, and Spurs, which is a little dodgy, but hopefully we can kind of fend them off. He is contracted for another 3 years. We might still, though, look to give him a new deal quite soon to satisfy maybe a bit of a wage increase. Maybe that's the reason why he wants to join those bigger teams for that bigger money. But at the moment, like, we're financially stable, so we can probably give him the pay increase that he maybe needs. And with the team we've got, we're nearly getting to the stage where we can satisfy a few guys in terms of, like, we should be knocking on the door at European football this year. We've just had a bit of a sloppy start. As I say, there's maybe an issue or two with the tactic at the moment, and they're going to score. Oh, what a save by Timo Horn, keeping this game of 0-0 in the first minute. That would have been unideal. But they've got another chance here. Kane, Gervinho. I think that's Harry Kane. He was released by Spurs. I was looking to snap him up in the summer, but Grealish could be in. No, he gets dispossessed way too easily there. Santon, he's been really good at left back lately. Showing very good class there. Really nailed down that left back spot, which was a difficult one for us as Delph shoots well wide there, because we had Sissoko for a few years. He wasn't really up to it. So it's kind of quite nice to have really a solid left back that's kind of giving us stability in that area, alongside two rock solid centre halves. Peruzzi still disappoints me on the whole. Like, he's not very solid defensively. Here's Bonazzoli, maybe Bravo, Peruzzi. Go on. Gomez, Grealish. Oh, he has to score there, certainly. That's our first. Gomez, it's in. It's found its way into the net. It's a Gervinho own goal. It goes down as Moy Gomez really should be taking credit for that. He was the one who struck it. I think it hits off the bar, hits Gervinho, who's standing on the post, and ends up in the back of the net. Gives us a slightly fortuitous, but nonetheless a lead. A lead is a lead. Here's Peruzzi, bravo. Dede, Moy Gomez there is really the architect of that goal. Delph, Pereira, oh no. Getting dispossessed a little too easily. We're getting into decent positions, but then just losing the ball quite regularly. Here's Moy Gomez, Delph, Pereira, he's offside. It's disappointing. Because a 2-0 lead at this stage would be really ideal. Give us a nice little 2-goal cushion to work with. Southampton aren't in great form themselves, because they should be pushing for European football as well, and yet they find themselves in 16th, us in 15th. So it's kind of... this is the game of the two underperformers, really, of the year so far. At the moment, I am pretty buzzing, though, because this is being recorded just after Villa have beaten Crystal Palace to end our 9-game without a win streak, which thank God it's over. Or we're not, like in real life, we are shit. We are. You can't really deny that. The only positive, I suppose, is Benteke. Oh, fuck off. Harry Kane scores. 1-1, and we're going to have to take Moy Gomez off because he's injured. And we're going to have to start again here. Anyway, as I was saying, good thing is Benteke scored a really, really good goal. I just saw it back there. It's very well taken goal. Like, on his day, he is the best player at the club. The problem is his day doesn't happen too often these days. He's too injury prone, and then he's getting suspended for stupid waving of his hand, you know. But nonetheless, he is back. We have won a game, which is obviously going to give Lambert more time, which I don't know whether that's a good thing or a bad thing. Probably a bad thing. As Rocco, Peruzzi saves it off the line. Well done, son. We're really living on the edge here, though. We've been dominated in the second half. But here's Bonazzoli. He's not going to do anything, is he? Nah. It's stupid from Bonazzoli. Not good enough, really. Will we take him off for Lucas Boyer? We might as well. Oh, Jesus, it's going to be a chance to them. Ward Prowse, Gervinho, 2-1. Fuck's sake. This could be our third 2-1 defeat in a row, which is just fucking terrible. I don't really know what to do with it because the tactic does work. It's just we're not creating enough. I think it's actually the fact that we just don't have a good striker at the moment. And this is a really bad position where you're actually really missing Benteke. Of course, left on a free transfer to AC Milan. I don't know actually how he's done there. Probably quite well. We're really missing a striker who's going to bang in goals, because that, like, we've got our attacking guys are scoring goals, are creating a bit, but the actual man up front is doing absolutely nothing. Whether it's Boyer, it's Rocco there. Jesus Christ, what the hell is that? It's Santon, maybe a last chance. We don't deserve a point today, though. Yeah, after kind of being fairly even Stevens in the first half, really, like, they've just absolutely mauled us in this second half, and they really deserve a third. Really, based on this second half performance, they've been superb. Here's Delph, Grealish, go on. No, blocked. They're going to get a chance on the break. Yes, Omeru, good tackle. I don't think this is actually going to drift into any sort of a highlight. I think it's one of those ones where you get a highlight in the 91st minute or something and it just plays out the rest of the game. A goal kick, game over. Really disappointing this. This is a poor run of form we're going through, and we're letting this kind of European dream kind of slip away before it really even started. Oh Jesus. I didn't think it was this bad. But see, we haven't had a difficult... Yep. 9 points, fuck's sake. Let's have a look what the next 5 games are quickly. Blackburn, Watford, Ipswich, West Ham, Stoke. Come on, we can get 9 points in that, surely. Okay. We need 3 wins in our next 5, or else it's all over. So disappointing. It's because the expectation is much better this year. You know, we're expected to come, was it 9th, I think? Yeah, and if it's ever going to load, yeah, 9th. And I think they're expecting us to finish 9th, and yet we're kind of floundering. The only thing is, you know, if we win that, if we get that 9 points, we've got 23 points, which will really get us up there. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please do give it a like and subscribe to the channel if you already haven't. I'll see you guys later.